It's official. Karoline Leavitt has done the unthinkable and emerged victorious.
How ironic that Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar and the rest of the ladies on The View spend their time calling Republicans the conspiracy theorists, but they have been wrong about everything they have said over the last couple of years.
In a jaw-dropping turn of events, Karoline Leavitt has won her $800 million defamation lawsuit against The View. After months of legal drama, viral outrage, and frenzied damage control from ABC executives, Leavitt has prevailed. That's right. The View just took the biggest hit in its history. Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, and Sunny Hostin were left speechless, their reputations in tatters. The network plunged into crisis mode. But this wasn't just a legal win. It was a game changer. Leavitt didn't just defend herself. She rewrote the rules. This was more than personal victory. It was a cultural shockwave. No more, declared one woman, taking direct aim at the media machine. So how did it all spiral out of control? What exactly did The View say that ignited this firestorm? And how did Karoline transform a viral clash into an $800 million courtroom reckoning? Buckle up. This is daytime TV turned upside down. Already subscribed? Good. Let's begin.
Really don't like this woman. She's a good communicator. And so Joy Behar just offered her analysis on why Leavitt was picked for the role.
It started with a smug look and a scripted joke. Typical The View theatrics. Karoline Leavitt wasn't naive. She knew conservative voices were often mocked. Still, she walked in confidently, ready to talk policy. Instead, she faced a hostile ambush. Joy Behar mocked her intelligence. Sunny Hostin dismissed her as a privileged pretty face, and Whoopi coldly claimed she'd be jobless without wokeness. The audience roared. The clip exploded online. Hashtags trended. But Karoline? Calm smile. No tweets. Just one slow, steady sip of water.
I'm stating facts that your colleagues have stated in the past.
Okay,
now,
I'm sorry, guys. We're going to come back out to the panel. Karoline, thank you very much for your time.
These women are completely out of touch with reality, and you're right, ABC.
Because Karoline was prepared. The moment the cameras cut, she made the call that changed everything. Her legal team got to work. The headlines exploded. Karoline Leavitt sues The View for $800 million. ABC in chaos after defamation bombshell. Legacy media faces reckoning. This wasn't political theater. It was war. Karoline had the receipts, raw footage, transcripts, even off-air recordings. Laughter, rehearsed sarcasm, internal Slack messages. It was all there. Let Joy open with the looks jab. Whoopi will finish her off. That was the smoking gun. This wasn't spontaneous commentary. It was planned. ABC execs panicked. Lawyers scrambled. PR teams hit red alert. Behind the scenes, it was collapse. Karoline wasn't a guest anymore. She became a force. She shattered the illusion of harmless talk shows and exposed the brutal underbelly of performative media. Meanwhile, The View unraveled. Whoopi was the first to crack. Through back channels, she asked, "Can we talk? Maybe this doesn't have to go further." But it already had. Joy Behar, tough off camera, cutting on camera, reportedly called Leavitt's lawyer directly, suggesting a quiet settlement or even a public apology. It reeked of desperation. Sunny Hostin, the only panelist with a legal background, wanted out. She contacted her own attorney. Word spread that she begged to be removed from the lawsuit. Karoline's team, calm and relentless.
Rich that The View is saying she got the job based on looks when DEI is all about based on looks?
The ABC boardroom turned into a war zone. Emergency meetings, legal showdowns, PR execs surviving on caffeine and crisis mode. The word cancellation was whispered in a midnight legal huddle. But the whispers got louder. Leaks trickled. Whistleblowers spoke. Screenshots surfaced. Twitter caught fire. Karoline didn't blink. Her team issued one chilling statement. Accountability is not negotiable. Boom. The momentum shifted. Karoline doubled down. The View scrambled to issue apologies. Then came the confrontation. courtroom lights. Paparazzi flashes, media frenzy. Karoline entered like thunder wrapped in silk. No entourage, no theatrics. Just calm authority. Across the aisle sat Whoopi, stiff in her seat, sunglasses shielding her eyes. Joy, pale, quiet, sunny, gripping her legal documents like a lifeline. Then, the trial began.
Divisive and disgusting speech that any president, certainly in my lifetime, has ever given. He essentially waged war on half of the country by saying that we are all a threat to democracy because we believe in putting America first. It's not radical to want to put your country and your own people first. It's not radical to want to have a strong border, a strong military, and to unleash the might of your own economy, not economies around the world.
Karoline's legal team wasted no time, playing the segment, exposing insult after insult. Then came the damning evidence. Emails, memos, and a voice note saying she cracked. But she hadn't. Stone-faced, she watched, as the jury declared guilty of defamation. Boom, $800 million. The internet erupted. No gloating from Karoline. Just a quiet thank you and graceful exit.
So, you cannot be attractive and smart? I will try to give Joy the benefit, and well, thank you. I try to give Joy the benefit of the doubt that she didn't see that briefing. Because if you saw that yesterday on numerous topics, no big binder, I think she might have had a different impression of this young woman who held her own.
I mean, you would have to give her the benefit of the doubt that she did absolutely no research or reading about anything dealing with Karoline Leavitt before she made that remark.
The fallout? Devastating. ABC scrambled. Advertisers fled. A leaked email admitted, "We underestimated her. This is our worst PR disaster." The hosts vanished. Interviews canceled. Backstage in chaos. Meanwhile, Karoline rose, no longer fringe, but a media reformer. Her support exploded. One tweet said it best. She didn't just win a case, she earned a generation's trust.
As you mentioned, with conservative women, there's a long list of that, both of Trump's previous press secretaries, females, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, Kayleigh McEnany, other figures like his campaign manager the first time, Kellyanne Conway, Sarah Palin very famously had to bear the brunt of a lot of this. So people are used to that. I think in their bubble of the audience that The View speaks to, that's probably kind of what the group think is. So one defense, I guess, is that she was speaking to her audience, but you take it outside of that bubble the way you are right now, and we all can see.
What comes next? The shockwaves are still spreading. Talk show producers are rewriting policies. Hosts are being trained on defamation law. Executives are terrified of what one live comment might cost them. Why? Because The View proved one unshakable truth. With Karoline Leavitt in the room, you can't just say anything and walk away. And Karoline, she's not celebrating. She's not throwing parties. She's just winning. With facts, with a plan, and a calm voice that brought down one of television's loudest institutions. Let's face it, this wasn't just a win. It was a reckoning. Words matter. And now they come with consequences. Now it's your turn. Did Karoline go too far? Or was she right to fight this hard? Did The View finally cross the line? Are we entering an era where the media is finally held accountable?